Hi Cancer, welcome to your November 2023 energy reading. My name is Kimberly from the Path Illuminated. If you are returning, thank you so much for your support. If you are new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I have been providing monthly energy readings, but my schedule has recently opened, so I am planning to start producing additional content on a more regular basis. So if you are interested in staying up on the happenings of this channel, don't forget to subscribe. It is November 1st as I'm recording this reading. Yesterday was October 31st, so we had Halloween and Samhain, and today is Dia de los Muertos. So if you celebrate any of those traditions, I hope that you are enjoying the season. We are also in Scorpio season, and we've just come out of a very intense eclipse season. We had the solar eclipse on October 14th and the lunar eclipse on October 28th. And, you know, not just individually, but collectively, there's a lot of turmoil, chaos, heartbreak going on right now. A lot of things are being revealed to us on an individual and collective level, right? Things are being triggered for us to see so that we can alchemize and shift and change and heal. But Cancer, I hope you're taking care of yourself. As I mentioned, this will be a general energy reading for the month of November for the Cancer Collective. This is not meant to be a personal reading. However, if you're interested in a personal reading, I am taking personal readings at this time. I will link my website below. Please know that the only way to book a reading with me is through my website. I will never reach out to you directly to solicit a reading, and no legitimate reader will ever solicit you for a reading. So just be aware of that. There are scammers and imposter accounts out here. This is my only YouTube account, and all of my social media handles are exactly the same, at the Path Illuminated. No special characters, no numbers, no spaces. So just be smart when you are out there on the internets, my friends. All right, so without further ado, something I like to remind everyone is that this is a general reading. Put yourself where you go. Take the messages that resonate, leave the rest. Cancer, you know yourself, your situation, and your life better than anyone else, so always trust your own judgment and discernment. Be logical and grounded. Use discernment always, and remember that you have free will. So if something comes out in the reading that you're not very happy with, remember you can change your perspective, how you deal with people and situations, right? Energy is fluid. The past, present, and future are happening simultaneously. Nothing is set in stone. We shift options, we shift energy, and we shift timelines depending on the decisions we make, how we show up, and how we engage with people and the world. All right, without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to pull 5 cards for the overall energy. Then I'll pull some clarifiers, and then we will close it out with an oracle card. Thank you, angel spirits and guides. Please help me in pulling a clear and accurate reading for the Cancer Collective for the month of November. Thank you, angel spirits and guides. What messages do you have for Cancer? Thank you, angel spirits and guides. What messages, what insights, what feedback, what support do you have for Cancer? Thank you, angel spirits and guides. What messages do we have for Cancer? Thank you, angel spirits and guides. All right. So I've got these cards out here, but I want to pull the clarifiers before we go any deeper. All right. Why is the Page of Cups in reverse here, Spirit? Why is Judgment here, Spirit? Cancer. Why is strength here, Spirit? For Cancer. Why is the High Priestess in reverse? Why is the High Priestess in reverse here, Spirit? Why is the High Priestess here? Interesting. All right, and why is the Lovers here, Spirit? Cancer. Why is the Lovers here? All right, I'm going to pull some additional cards, but let's just start the reading with what we've got. All right, Cancer. So there's definitely been a blockage, delay in communication in an offer. Again, like I said earlier, you put yourself where you go in this reading. It is general, and you know, we'll go deeper and see what comes out. Overall, I think this has to do with you as an individual, on a general like personhood, autonomy situation. This is currently the only cup, so I don't know that this is necessarily has to do with love very specifically, but we'll see what comes out. Okay, Page of Cups in reverse. I think this is you. Right? This is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's in reverse. So I think you've been holding back. I think you've been sort of keeping to yourself. There may be people that you've wanted to talk to, or you've been feeling the need to talk to, but you've kind of gone into hermit mode. You've been like cutting off communication. You've been keeping to yourself for whatever reason. Now, it's the Page of Cups in reverse is clarified by the Hanged One in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. So it looks like you're really struggling and working through a change in perspective, and you might be working through the universe sort of challenging you to come out of this hermit mode. So when the Hanged One is in reverse, this is about taking a step back so that you can take a different perspective. It's now in reverse, right? So for me, this is saying like, okay, Cancer, you've been sitting in your solitude, kind of avoiding people, avoiding situations, avoiding certain conversations. You're not going to be able to do that for much longer. And then we have the Lovers in reverse. Now, the Lovers is not just about romantic relationships or relationships in general. This has a lot to do with big life-changing decisions. It looks like you've been avoiding communication because you want to avoid making a decision about maybe a person, maybe a job, maybe a group of friends. You know the situation, so you'll put yourself where you go there. Now we have Judgment, card of Libra. So this is about the fact that the universe is guiding you. The angels are supporting you. Your ancestors are with you. They're going to help you through this challenging process, right? Of showing up in this new way, this way that the universe is challenging you. It's clarified by the Sun card, card of Leo. This is the happiest card in the deck. Fire energy, more fire energy, Six of Wands. What does this mean? Success. So for me, right, there's some communication that you've been avoiding, you've been keeping to yourself. The universe is saying like, you can keep hiding out, you can keep trying to avoid these conversations and this decision, but we're going to force you out and we're going to help you through this process. And whatever this decision is, whatever this communication is, whatever this path forward is, Cancer, it's ultimately going to lead you to happiness and success, even if you've been sort of afraid of the outcome, which oftentimes, right, the fear of the unknown can keep us stuck. Again, card of Leo, strength, courage, right? The universe is like, find that fire within you, find the courage within you to stand up for yourself, Cancer. You have the higher ground. Whatever you have, whether it is peace, whether it's happiness, whether it's health, whether it, you know, you're going to have to stand up for yourself. Hiding out and your crab, right? And hermit mode is not going to help you avoid conflict, because there are certain situations, there are certain people in your life that you actually need to confront. It's not even confronting, because this is a defensive card. This is like people are coming at you. They're expecting things, right? They're questioning you, they're judging you, they're projecting onto you, they're gaslighting you, and you are going to be required to stand up for yourself. Silence only works for so long. And this is a passionate communication. This is a path forward. This is the universe saying this is a new way of being for you, Cancer, and being passionate, right? Coming from a place of just avoiding conflict, right? You can't do that anymore, right? You need to harness your fire energy and understand that ultimately learning how to stand up for yourself, right? Learning how to communicate and say, like, this is what I'm doing. This is who I am. This is the path forward. Like, I'm following where I'm supposed to go. I'm trusting who I am, right? That's ultimately what's going to lead you to happiness. Now, High Priestess in reverse. It's going to feel like your intuition is blocked. But for me, Cancer, this is saying you need to stop waiting and expecting that the universe is going to give you a detailed plan on what to do. That is not how this works. That's not how spirit works. That's not how intuition works. Use your logic, Cancer. Use your boundaries, Cancer. Use your mouth, Cancer, to communicate. This is who I am. These are my values. These are my boundaries. This is what is okay, and this is what is not okay. And if you cross my boundaries, that's it. I'm done. It is not just about sitting and waiting around for the universe to tell you what to do, because the universe is saying, Cancer, you already know what you want to do. You already know what you need to do. You need to do it. The universe is not going to give you any more insights, any more guidance until you do what it is you know you need to do that you've been avoiding. Again, the Lovers, you're going to have to make a decision. Now, it's clarified by the King of Pentacles. This to me is pointing to what I was saying earlier. You are coming into balance between your feminine and masculine energies, and you are learning how to ground yourself and be logical, right? You can be grounded and logical and tell people to F off. You can tell that job to F off, but you can't avoid the conversation. You can't hide out forever. You cannot avoid making these choices, and you can't wait for spirit to give you a script on this is what you're supposed to do. You have to trust the path forward. You have to trust what you know is right. Your intuition is already telling you, but I know it can be very challenging, especially when you've been used to being passive and you've been used to just hiding out and hoping that things are going to just resolve themselves. But the universe is saying, no, this is Scorpio season, Cancer. It's time for you to understand that you are the only one that's standing in your way of happiness and success. Avoiding people, avoiding conversations, avoiding difficult decisions is only going to block you in the end, and you cannot blame it on I'm waiting for the universe to tell me what to do. You are the universe, Cancer. You are spirit. You are your higher self. You know, you just need to find the courage to actually do what it is you know you need to do. What additional messages do we have? Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you know, there might be a blockage in moving forward. There's definitely some hesitation. You're not used to being in this fire energy. The universe is saying, don't worry about your finances. Your finances are stable. Don't use money or lack thereof, or the perceived lack of finances, to stop you from making choices and decisions that you already know you need to make, right? Don't make excuses for choices you know are necessary for your balance, for your well-being, and for your happiness, Cancer. The Fool. You're going to have to take a leap of faith, Cancer. There's no way around it. If you want something you've never had, Cancer, you're going to have to do something you've never done, which means being vulnerable, which means being open, which means being willing to step over the cliff and being willing to look like a fool in the eyes of other people, because you're following your heart and you're following your intuition and you're following the path that the universe has laid before you. Thank you, Spirit. Can I get a couple more cards for Cancer for November? There's a lot of options. There's a lot of choices. There might be some confusion. Take it one step at a time. Trust where your heart is leading you. Surround yourself with good friends, family that support you, right? Make sure that you're with like-minded individuals that can help you to feel more fully yourself and understand that, yes, right, stepping into your authority, having difficult conversations, defending yourself, cutting people off, having boundaries, making aligned choices are not easy, but making those hard choices is easier when you're surrounded by people that love and support you, Cancer. And it's clear to me that you have those people around you. You have the resources. It's just whether or not you realize it, right? Ace of Pentacles. This is an abundant opportunity offer. This could be a new job. This could be a project. This could be some type of collaboration that you're not expecting, but it's gonna come as a result of you actually stepping into that fire energy, finding your courage and realizing that hiding out in your hermit crab is actually not going to save you from having to make those difficult decisions or from having those difficult conversations. And sometimes facing it head on is the easiest way to get to your manifestation, Cancer. All right, I'm going to leave it there, but I am going to pull a card from the Fairy Blessings Oracle to close it out. Spirit, what do we have from the Fairy Blessings Oracle for Cancer for November? Okay. A blessing of time. The fairy gift of expansive time, sufficient to do all that is needed, full enough to experience all joy. For fairy beings and for all of us, in truth, time moves in cycles and patterns that are inherent in nature and the cosmos. When you receive the gift of fairy time, you too will slow down and yet be able to do more and easily, for the stress of the human clock hours will fall away. You will smoothly navigate the time available to you, and the pressure of what must be done and by when will be solved by time expanding in amazing ways. For fairies have this gift of time bending and shaping, and they offer it to you now, fairy friend. They offer you this ability to be able to sit within the expanded hour, knowing that there is sufficient time for you to do what it is to be done. So you may focus more on what is most precious for you to do, most worthy of your thoughts and energies, and know all will flow. When this fairy blessing comes to you, there will be a flowing quality to the days, a sense that all is unfolding and that all is well. You will have opened up more time and in healthy, meaningful ways. You will find the time to care for your own self, to share time with friends, to celebrate and to love. And all that has troubled you and pressured you will come more easily to you now. With this gift, when used well, you can complete beloved projects, spend your days doing what you love, and have nights filled with company and love or peaceful solitude and rest. Let the fairy gift of expansive, supported, and magical time be yours, friend, and feel the gift uplift you and give you the freedom of hours that belong to you. Blessings of fairy time to you, friend. I love that. Yeah, I think this is saying that, again, the time to be in hermit mode, the time to avoid people, situations, conversations, and conflict is over. And you're actually wasting more energy, Cancer, by avoiding people, by avoiding difficult conversations, by avoiding situations. You're wasting more time and energy because you're staying locked in your head, overthinking about the situations, hoping that the universe is going to tell you what to do, but you are the universe. So it's time for you to trust your intuition and to allow your fire, your courage to give you the strength to do what you need to do, to have the conversations you need to have, to walk away from people, places, and situations that are no longer aligned. That is what's going to open up your time for yourself and for people that truly deserve you. That is what's actually going to make you happy, not in avoiding the uncomfortable, not in avoiding difficult conversations, not in avoiding difficult situations, not in waiting around for the universe to give you direct directions on how to do it and what to say. It's in doing it and trusting where your heart is leading you in the moment. It's trusting your intuition and your guidance, that even if this is a job that you've been at for a long time, or this is a person that you've been friends with for a long time, or someone you've dated, like, you need to have those difficult conversations. You need to enforce those boundaries. And if those individuals are no longer aligned, you need to walk away from them so that you can give your time and energy to yourself and people who deserve it. So I hope those messages resonated for you, Cancer, and I'll see you next time. Bye.